This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code SOUTHGATE to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
Hey, what about that Comic Capers?
Hello and welcome to Comic Capers, smack dab in the middle of no man's land.
More like the beginning, but...
Well, I mean, it's part 6, so we gotta go 19.
Out of 19.
We're close to that. We're getting there.
Quarter of the way, give or take.
And hey, by the time this airs, we're maybe 2 weeks out from the Gotham premiere. Okay, no man's land. So, yes, part 6. We'll be discussing Batman 566 from June 1999, and everything else. Azrael 54 and 55. Azrael ending back from July and August 1999. Batman 567 and Detective 734 from July 99. I know, one of Lilith's personal favorites.
And then Legends of the Dark Knight 120?
Yep. When Batman calls everyone in after he told them to leave town.
How'd you know that was my favorite?
What?
When he calls everybody.
Oh, I meant the Cassandra Cain issues.
Oh yeah, that's true. I was waiting forever to get to this point.
Stop.
Oh no! And then no. So yeah, this is a great little discussion we'll be having. Especially starting with 566.
Oh yes.
The Visitor, where Superman comes in. And
thinks he's gonna clean up no man's land.
And this is like the sick sad truth about humanity though.
Yep. Because he finds the guy from the power plant to help him start restoring electricity to Gotham, and everyone's basically like, me first.
I just love Superman. It probably just burned his gills to death. He's like, you're right. I didn't understand. They're not ready. And I was like, what is this? A Cheez-Its commercial? Poor Superman.
It's a 90s comic. It's Superman. I don't understand. I didn't understand. And Batman saying, told you.
Also, Mad Hatter and Mr. Freeze.
Oh yeah.
What you want. I love me some Mad Hatter.
I love that. I love Mr. Freeze just thinking he's going to take out Superman.
It's he's not the Flash. He's not scared of cold.
It's even if he didn't have super strength and stuff, he has heat vision, dude.
You know, for Mr. Freeze, I thought he was a doctor, but apparently I don't think he's a real doctor, because it should be Dr. Freeze if he was a real doctor. I'm just saying. No doctor would let you call him Mr.
Well, maybe he's like Bill Cosby. They took away his doctorate or something.
Human experimentation. You're out! Oh, yeah, but no, this is kind of a short, simple story.
Yeah.
But I really liked it. Yeah. You keep thinking, yeah, when's Superman gonna show up? When's he gonna show up?
Yeah, because I think wasn't there an issue with Justice or JLA around this time where Batman was just stay out of Gotham.
Yeah,
basically, me and Huntress have this because she was in the Justice League at that time.
Oh, late 90s DC Comics. Little did you know what you were in for in a few years. Poor things.
You did 52.
Not even that. It's just, 0 Hour.
Well, this is after 0 Hour, but Infinite Crisis.
Yeah, Infinite Crisis.
Final Crisis.
0 Hour still burns my buns, bro. Anyway.
Let's kill him out the Justice Society.
Yeah, you know exactly what made me mad.
Yeah.
Do you want to... Well, we'll go in order, so we'll do the Azraels and then come back to 567, or no?
Yeah, Azrael 54 and 55.
This is a really, really weird 2 issues.
Yeah, the villain is very weird.
Super weird. It's like, yeah, tap dance on your grave. Little spikes. They were high in that writer's room. I'm sorry, in the editor's room. This got through somehow.
just like that, even like that, the speech he does. I always, anytime I read this, I just hear him singing that. It's like, poor sad person, I will do a happy dance for you, and then I will take away your pain.
I just imagine the, I don't know if you guys, like, remember Perfect Strangers. I just imagine the happy, happy, joy, joy dance. Cousin Larry and Balky, like, that's what's in my head. Because Balky was a little deranged, I'm just saying. Anyway, I just like how Oracle's so nonchalant. Oh, you must be Azrael.
after you break into my house, yeah. Oh, and you remember all that flirting I've been doing with you? Yeah, I just needed
somebody to carry me.
You're my brother.
Gross.
So yeah, basically just takes Oracle for a walk. Well, after he tries to save the old man in the streaks, his family kicked him out.
Yeah. Oh, did you catch that the bridge name was is named after what was that, the Spring Bridge or whatever?
I think so. Yeah.
Spring. Mm-hmm. I was just like, oh, that's so cute. You remind me of Arrow when it tried. Shots fired always.
Well, it was Penny O'Neill.
Yeah.
But yeah, yes, it was a bridge that connected just the sections of Gotham, so that's why it wasn't destroyed.
It's just a little baby bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next issue, well, this one was called Step Into the Light, by the way, if you guys care. And then the next issue is Misery Dance. Like, I was like, Step? Like, okay, maybe.
It says last dance on the cover and then Misery Dance on the first page.
Yeah, so I think I like this issue, the next issue 55 a lot more because I love me some Leslie Tompkins.
Mm-hmm.
And how she just is like, violence doesn't answer everything.
Basically teaching Azrael some
damn manners.
Well, some rudimentary like field medics too.
Yeah. So it's just like,
and then the villain, who's a former doctor, goes after Oracle with a scalpel.
It's like, I got kind of annoyed because he thought her, being in a wheelchair was a death sentence. And so, that's like why he targeted her. And I was just like, holy crap. Like, that's messed up.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be a mystery, but yeah, I mean, the Azrael takes this guy out in 2 seconds once he's in front of him. He's like, hey, I remember this, because when Azrael shows up, he's like, you think she's suffering? He's like, my mother was murdered by my father's friends when I was born. Then my father turned me into an assassin. I haven't seen my only real friend in over a year. The woman I love dumped me. I'm hurting, man. Put me out of my misery.
Holy crap. He is like got the worst sob story ever.
Basically summing up like the first 46 issues of Azrael.
And that's all you ever needed to know. I will say, call me morbid, but I think my favorite panel was where the kid is like walking around like with the sweater all over, like covered in blood.
Oh yeah.
Just like, yes, this is Gotham in a nutshell. It felt like a scene out of the like show Gotham, to be honest.
Well, was that supposed to be like reminiscent of Bruce Wayne? 'Cause it's like, oh, my family member got killed in an alley, and I'm in shock.
Maybe, but it should have been covered in bloody pearls, man, because we all know Mr. Wayne, to quote Charlie, buys cheap pearls.
You think he'd have more money selling all those orphans?
He ain't gonna listen to this, so we can go in. Anyway, yeah. So I really did like Leslie has like that soft touch. Mm-hmm. She does. Iron Fist clad in a velvet glove. That's why we love her.
So basically, Azrael was like an earlier version of Stephanie Brown, with Leslie trying to like show him a different way than violence.
Yeah.
So,
although I'm kind of a little upset that we didn't do the Young Justice special.
What?
Because I remember that this one was like, that was one of my favorite ones in No Man. Yeah, Young Justice special #1 had a No Man.
I mean, if you want to, if we try to hunt it down, I don't think I have it. I might have to hunt it down, but
Oh no, like it's in this particular arc, and I just remembered because it's like about Robin brooding, and then like Superboy and Speedy go.
Mm.
They're like, technically, he didn't say Young Justice couldn't. He said you couldn't. It was just like I'm just remembering that issue. Yeah. Anyway, so then we're gonna mosey on back to Batman 567.
The Mark of Cain Part 1.
Yes. Although, I mean, so it's just basically, it's like Batgirl is like followed Batman to the cemetery, and he just says, "I trusted you."
Yep.
Like, did you really? And then we kind of like cut to Barbara Gordon, who's using a girl as a courier, through this whole no man's thing, and she's teaching the girl to read and speak or whatever.
Yeah, she can't speak.
Yeah. And this is a good Two-Face. This actually, well, it wasn't enough Two-Face. But we're focusing on something else. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, David Kane, an assassin, has basically made himself known.
And he's got a job to kill Gordon.
Yeah.
And a lot of these pages, of course, with the nature of, like, Cassandra Kane and, with Sniper David Kane, a lot of these pages are, like, silent.
Yes.
Even when the cops start shooting back at him, it's like silent.
I was like, is she deaf too? like that. I think that's what they were like, because you just didn't know. Really. So it's like, maybe this is the Helen Keller of superheroes in training.
but then you get Batman. It seems has captured Two-Face and tied him to a bed. He's like, what am I?
Is this the one where he flips the coin and says, "Don't push your luck"? Or in bad for both of us, or whatever, basically.
Yeah, he's basically like, what am I going to do? There's no judge and jury to sentence you. What am I going to, what should I do? And yeah, he flips the coin. He's like, it must be nice not to have a choice. And like, just this one thing. He's like, yeah, don't force my hand, Harvey. We'll both lose.
Yeah. That was a great panel, but it just felt so out of place in this issue. Like, they could have just shoved that somewhere else. But I guess because it's a Batman book, they felt obligated.
Well, it's like right on the heels of, our last episode, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, I was like not interested in that at that point. I'm like, can we get back to this other thing?
Well, yeah, and then meanwhile, Cassandra draws the Mark of Cain because she can't say David Cain.
I don't want to jump to the end, but I love the end where she pushes them both out. That's my favorite page.
Mm-hmm. We first get that flash of her killing as a young little girl.
Yeah. Messed up. That's why I love her so much. She's so messed up.
Because as we discover, like, more detail in the Batgirl series, David Cain basically, instead of teaching her language, taught her killing arts.
As you do. A girl's gotta have a trade to fall back on if she doesn't get married, Philip. Don't be judgy.
David Cain, Deathstroke light.
Super light, actually. Don't go disparaging my Deadpool. Oh, yeah. Deathstroke. I did it. I did the Teen Titans thing.
But yeah, I just, at least David Cain messes up his own kids, not someone else's.
Damian is Deathstroke's son. Fight me, nerds. Talia was, busy. Fight me, nerd.
Good
that
Lord.
Zipper went all the way down for reasons, is all that I'm saying.
Hell. Yeah, I didn't have time to go up.
Anyway, no, I enjoyed this issue a lot, actually. It was fun. Like, like I said, I did like the silent panels. I thought that was a great choice.
Mm-hmm. And then it continues in the Detective Comics 734, where we get Batman still watching Two-Face.
I know. I like how he's just like, he thinks he can scare me. He thinks he can stop me. There's nothing wrong with him. A bullet in the head won't fix. And I'm just like, excuse me?
And then Batman,
I'm so confused.
Batman reads his lips and sees him say Kane. And again, we get to see David and Cassandra falling out the window. Batman catches them with a rope.
Calling the boys. That's all I care about.
Well, we get the whole punching introduction in the graveyard with Batman and Cassandra.
Yeah, that was okay.
Because Because they reveal in flashback, I guess Kane is one of the people who trained Bruce Wayne.
Sure, why not?
That whole language, that's how Batman knows it.
Yeah. Convenient plot point is convenient. I mean, usually they don't do that actually with Batman's like skills and stuff, so this one is like kind of threw me for a loop.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, at this point, buddy, we should know everything. Like, I am not here for this garbage. But do what you gotta do.
And more silent pages. And then Batman tracks down Kane.
As you do. Like I said, the best thing is when Batman tells Oracle to call everybody. Like, that's all this issue's for.
Well, we missed Cassandra and slap around Two-Face, so.
I mean, but it's not like Two-Face is like a hand-to-hand, like, melee fighter or anything like that. So, you know. Just saying.
Cassandra figures out the most efficient way to take out Two-Face. Take his coin.
And Batman should know that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm really surprised you didn't try to shove Robin 67 in here, actually. He's like, I thought about it. Don't think I didn't think about it.
I don't know. We had 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 6 issues this time. That was enough. Trust me. Trust me. Soon we're going to be getting the Robin and Nightwing and eventually Catwoman.
Okay. But now, like, I was just really surprised. Like, I was thinking about, like, wait a minute. Isn't there a Robin? It is! He didn't put it in there. I'm so proud of him. But yeah, in the back end of this, we do get a lot of Dick.
Whoa, hey, oh, there's
Dick Grayson, that is.
so many drops.
Anyway, yeah.
Then we get to Batman Legends of the Dark Knight 120. Assembly.
Yes. I think this is definitely my favorite issue. I love this cover.
Yeah.
My Bat fam. It's my Bat fam.
Yep. That late 90s Bat family.
I love how, it's like Oracle, that new girl, Azrael, Robin, and Nightwing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like all making their stupid introductions at Oracle's place. I'm like, when did Oracle become headquarters?
And everything else was destroyed. But
I meet at Leslie's hospital. I don't know.
I just love, give them 24 hours. They can't get here by then. They're useless to me.
Yeah. I also like that he gave the new girl the Batgirl costume, the one that Helena was using, and so that's pretty cool. Like, that was a big thing.
Should that have not fit? Because wasn't she like shorter than
way shorter?
Huntress?
Yeah.
Because she's like a teenage girl, and Huntress is a grown woman, and I don't know.
Yeah. Although we don't know Cassie's name yet, so it's just like so drawn out.
Yeah, I know.
She's like, hey, you. Little Miss Kane, here's a costume. Have that.
Oh, but remember we were talking about Capes and Lunatics about how the last issue of Batman, when he punched Gordon started it. Because Batman tries to get him on his side, and he's like, get out of here. No.
Those two always have a lover's spat. Like, every few years they have to have a lover's spat.
Yeah. Because Batman's like, Two Faces and an ally you can trust, and Gordon's like, neither apparently were you.
I mean, he's not wrong. Neither one of them are wrong.
No.
Those are the best fights. But yeah, this had great art, great dialogue, and it was actually pretty straightforward and to the point, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, and then it's basically everyone shows up. Batman's like, Nightwing, you're with me. We're gonna see the old Batgirl. Who? This is where we get the big reveal. It's Huntress.
Yeah.
Because it was just a few months before that. I think it was right before No Man's Land. There was a Nightwing Huntress miniseries where they slept together.
Yeah. I remember that. I was very upset. Dick Babs or nothing. Everybody knows that. You know, Starfire was fun. He had his fun, but it's Dick Babs for life, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they kind of kept that going for a while until like that Huntress miniseries when she like accidentally shot Batman with a crossbow, and he was.
But I did like when they kind of brought it back up in that what was that Earth Society, or not too long ago they had one. The one you were always reading that I gave up on.
Earth 2.
Yeah, Earth 2. Not the good Earth. Like it was like post New 52 Earth 2.
Yeah.
It was good for a while, and then I tuned out.
Yeah.
So They circled back to that whole relationship, so that was fun.
But so,
anyway.
we get the big argument. I told you to protect our people. How? You left me alone with Two-Face and 200 goons.
Hashtag not feminism. If she was Felicity, she would have figured she would have hacked it with a tablet.
But, yeah. So, yeah, of course, again, a reoccurring theme in Batman's life. It's like, if I could do it alone, but I couldn't. What Two-Face did woke me up, so that's why I called everyone back.
Yeah. I don't know. I have my love-hate relationship with Batman tropes. I do.
Well, it was the 90s, too. It was always him thinking he could do it all himself. Till, like, someone breaks his back or something. So, yeah, then they go back to the clock tower, introduces Cassandra to everybody, and then he hands out assignments. Which we'll get to, Batman and Robin next episode. And what's in the park?
Oh, yeah. Next time will be fun. This is like where everything starts to ramp up. So.
And then like an episode or two after that, we'll get the Nightwing securing Blackgate. Because again, Batman, trusting on people.
I mean, that's the one thing he's known for, so just let the man be.
And then Cassandra gets the suit.
I don't like that suit, just to be honest. It's weird.
Why?
I don't know. It just looks like a mini Batman suit, and I don't like it. It like has no personal flair to it.
Yeah, but isn't it like more like a ninja thing since she's like so silent and stuff?
I guess, but I don't know. Like, I feel like every other, like Bat sidekick had their own little thing, but this one was just kind of like, no, you're mini me. Congratulations.
I mean, at least it's like mostly black, so she can blend into the shadows on like any Robin.
Well, the power's back now on one part of the grid, so you gotta be extra careful.
Yeah, but I'm just like, not a bright, flashy costume like some sidekicks.
Almost everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, for field work, yes, but for comic book, readers, True. It's not very flashy.
Well, they kind of, they play with that in this. Well, I know there was an arc in Cassandra's book where she wore Barbara's old costume for like an arc or something. Yeah.
Get your Timberlands on. Just kidding.
Anyway, is that it?
Definitely.
All right.
On that note,
like you said, we still got a ways to go on No Man's Land, so send us your thoughts. capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Find Comic Capers on Facebook, on Twitter, @ComicCapersPod, @CL Sidekicks. Follow CL Sidekicks on Instagram, and the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Lilith?
Well, if you nerds want to fight me on Twitter, or if I eventually ever live tweet again, @LilithHellfire. If you guys want to check me out on Instagram, @LilithHellfire86. And if you want to talk Smallville or Superman, you can find me on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter @SaveMePod.
Fight me, nerd.
And any comic creators can get a hold of me, NightwingPDP @gmail.com, and on Twitter, I am @NightwingPDP. Alright, everyone. Like I said, stay tuned next episode. Batman and Robin enter the park. I don't know what to do in there. Education, play.
Kiss and makeup.
And what was Batman up to during that Chronicle storyline back in the mid-90s? What secret project was he working on? So yeah, join us next time, and remember, keep your eyes peeled for the Return of Before the Bat too, when Gotham returns. There's your Christmas present, Rob Southgate. Gotham.
Bat family, disassemble.
Form of a moody orphan.